Yo, what's good, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Let me take off my hoodie. Actually, let me close the door real quick. Hold up. Let me start the screen sharing. So many things. Hold on, guys. Hold up. All right, guys, what's going on? What is going on? Good morning. Okay, I know I started the stream a little bit later, and honestly, I don't regret it. Because obviously, to our surprise, not really, but we had a messy open. Well, at first, the first three candles, pretty messy. Now we are kind of selling off a lot, like a lot. So we're gonna see how this goes because you guys know typically with my model, coming to market open, we take out one high, we go against it, we go with it, depending on the reaction, and we go, from there going forward, right? But today it seems like we took out the London high, we almost took out the Asia, which we never took out, but we almost did, and we're shooting straight down into that London low. Which is practically 100 points. I mean, we sold off maybe 70? Yeah, 72 points, which creates a beautiful gap. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is obviously you guys know the more selling, if we have a downside liquidity, or it could be vice versa as well. But with the amount of selling that we got right here, it's very, very unlikely that we get a retracement followed into lower. Right? Typically, what tends to happen is when we get so much selling like this, we practically just continue going lower. You get what I'm saying? We don't stop because the selling pressure is so aggressive. So what I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to look for the usual setup. No, maybe not the usual, but I'm going to be looking for a continuation model, which is pretty simple, right? Typically, we have the fair value gap here. We have the DOL sweep. We have we have the DOL sweep, MSS forming as we start creating new lows, and very strong selling pressure. And obviously, we have them for lower into the London and Asia low below. All right, so let's see how this goes for sure. But I guess to set up the setup that we have, at least for now, coming to market open, is practically just going to be this one. I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, we need to wait for it to close as well. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes for sure, if it even holds. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, this market open right here, it was a little bit. I'm sure you guys saw it. It was a little bit messy, which it's not very surprising. I'm sure of that. So yeah. We'll see if this gap even holds. If it looks messy enough, we'll even see if we trade it. Because I mean, okay, yeah, no, this is getting me a little bit surprised here because I get it here. The morning chop, the usual. Well, maybe not the morning chop, but the morning um indecisiveness. Is that a word? Indecisiveness? I think so. Something like that. But yeah, whatever. Nothing happened here. We sold off. I thought this was gonna be the trend here, but I guess not because we're pretty much pumping it back up without a sweep or anything. So I don't know. That's weird. Maybe we'll probably just work with something off the 1 minute model. Into a maybe we could do like an inverse. I don't think so. No. We can't. And kind of no setups off open today. We have volume. Don't get me wrong. It's just no clear trend from what I'm seeing. But yeah, here, let me go and put out that I'm live on YouTube. What's good, YouTube guys? What's going on, man? What's going on, guys? And by the way, for the people wondering why I started the stream a little bit later today, I think I'm gonna start doing this not every day, but more often, just a lot more often in general. And the reason I'm saying this is because you guys know, man, lately these opens have not been the greatest. And not I don't mean that by like how the setups and confirmations are looking. I mean that in terms of like the momentum. It's like very off. I mean, today was a prime example yet again. It's been a prime example like this for like the last, I don't even know what. Wait, we still have the gap here. I mean, we're probably gonna use it, but it's been like this for like the last month, I would say. Every single day for the last month, every single open has been just horrible to trade. So what I was planning on doing is just literally just avoiding the first 20 to 25 minutes of market open, let it do its thing, and then go based off that. I thought this was gonna be the candle where it starts doing its thing, but I guess not. So yeah. Now, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you guys. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a read right now in the market. So I guess we'll just wait it out. You know what I mean? And on the 1 minute time frame, we don't really have much to work with. We don't have any gaps anywhere to use to inverse or anything. I will say though, Okay, actually, we could definitely get something going on for today, but it could take time. It could take some time. And the reason I'm saying that, guys, is because yesterday we created a really, really interesting 5 and 15 minute gap right over here at pretty much before close, no? No, no, no. An hour before close. So right here, we got a very random sell-off, which created a huge imbalance, which we tapped into and rejected from, but we never inversed it, meaning that this gap is still valid, and we created it yesterday. So we could possibly look to take if buyers look really, really strong, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, look at this. Right? They're doing something, right? So what we could do, guys, is with this London high that we have and this Asia high that we have, we're gonna wait for price to go ahead and take out these two highs, right? These two highs right over here. And depending on the reaction, right? If we don't see any sort of weakness in buyers stepping in or any exhaustion in buyers, or it just seems like we just want to continue going up with all of the buying pressure that we have, we could just look to take an inverse off this, since if we took out the London and Asia high and we haven't swept it, we don't have anything stopping us until 616, which was yesterday's where we took profits yesterday on the trade. If you guys remember the 100 point trade, this is where one of our price targets, the Asia high, if you guys remember. So we could just target this high again, and then I mean, pretty much be done with that. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely not a bad looking trade. In the meantime, I'm gonna nah, still nothing on the 1 minute, nothing that I'm liking. Either way, I don't. Even if I wanted to try to take longs around here, first of all, the market is still not very stable at all. Coming to market open, it's still very, very like, very questionable for sure. Um, but if we just continue going higher and every candle just holds green with a ton of aggression, we could definitely look to inverses 5 and 15 minute and just go off that. Um, My bad. We got news in 5 minutes. I think it's an orange folder. I don't think it's gonna do anything. It's orange. Yeah, no, it won't do anything. Consumer confidence. With that one, I mean, it would probably give the market a bias, but I don't think it's gonna make it move at all. So we'll see how we come into market open for sure. I've marked all my levels for on ES. In the meantime, let me just do that. Well, yeah. Well, now that I'm seeing, we just finished taking this out. Wait, my cat's outside. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Wait, let me open up the window. All right, guys, I'm back. But yeah, looking at market open. Wait, hold on, let me get in front of my mic. Looking at market open. Um, what's it called? Oh, you guys heard that, bro? I didn't know my mic was that loud. The cat just say, "Yeah, bro." My cat talks back, bro. But yeah, looking at market open, guys, it's still looking a little. Wait, did you guys actually hear my cat, bro? Yeah, looking at market open, guys, it's still a little bit unstable. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So for now, I know you guys are probably in here waiting for a bias or waiting for a game plan, but for now, the game plan is literally just wait. It's just wait it out. Wait for something clear to happen, because obviously this is not, you know, very very ideal to trade. Let me tell you guys. The 1 minute, no, like I said, bro, no, we're not, no, we don't care if you have a 1 minute. We don't, no, we're not gonna be using anything just yet. We want to be making sure that we have a clear momentum in the market. Until we get that, we are not even gonna develop a bias. All right. So in the meantime, I'll just wait it out. Patient, 100%, 100%. But I'm curious. Let me hear the video. Hold on. So what I'm gonna be looking for is I'm gonna look and then I'm gonna wait for price to go ahead and take out these two highs. Sort of. It just seems like with our price target. I'm gonna nah. It's still. But hold on. I think it's gonna make it move at all. So hold on, guys. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm watching something on YouTube real quick. Give me a second. On my stream. Do that. Wait, my cat's outside. Give me a second, guys. You see? Yeah, I am. I am. Oh, you did hear it, bro. Yeah, no, it's not so loud. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. No, I didn't say be quiet, but I said hold on, guys. All right, anyways. But yeah, guys, looking at market open, still it's just a little bit unstable. I'm gonna say if we don't see any sort of like a big push by like 10:30, we can always come back later. But yeah, definitely a very ugly open. I mean, it's been like this for like a month now, but typically we get like a setup sometime soon. This time it has there's nothing. Do it for some, yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%. But by the way, guys, how do you guys feel about us starting the streams a little bit later? To avoid the I'm not gonna say it's like something permanent. Definitely not. It's just something temporary until the market starts gaining like a clean open every single time again. Because I'm sure you guys remember the trades that we used to get at market open like over 100 points in 2 minutes. I miss those days, bro. Now it's just like what even is this, bro? Because we just get faked out always, bro. Yeah, literally always. Like I said, it's not the setup that's the issue or not the confirmation. It's just the volume and the momentum. Because every single time we re-enter at the same exact spot and it plays out. You know what I mean? Chart markets for you? Yeah, bro. But yeah, let's see if we can get a push here. Bro, I went to sleep so late yesterday, guys. You don't understand, man. I was doing so much stuff yesterday. I got home so late. But I gotta fix my sleeping schedule, bro. I gotta get this routine going back up. Gotta work on that discipline. So much volume, same direction. Yeah, but that's how it's been lately, man. That's how it's been. I mean, look at the 1 minute. Like, you can't really argue with that. It's not gonna be. Wait, bro, damn. It's not gonna be like that always though. What if we actually miss the setup, think it's a fake out? Well, then we move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just better safe than sorry. Because I mean, look at the trades lately, Cartman. You know what I mean? It's we start the morning red with the same exact setup. We take it 2 minutes later. It plays out. Then we go break even and we make a little bit more profit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'd rather miss a setup a few times and get some backtesting information to know whether it's working or not than actually risk it and possibly end red because that's what it's been like. You bless you good? Yeah, bro. I'm chilling. What's up, bro? Plus, you can go longs off the 15. I don't trade the 15-minute opening range breakup. I used to trade that strategy. Sure, I like it. I'm not saying it's wrong or anything, but I used to trade it for options, and it's just like any other strategy. There's no 100% win rate. It's the only reason I don't trade it anymore, and the whole reason I let go of that strategy, guys, is because it doesn't really give you information in the market. Sure, it could work if there's volume in the market. You can go into your price targets and the whole 9 yards, man. You know what I mean? But in terms of information, you're not really looking for a sweep. You're not waiting for a bias. You're just going based off the break of the 15-minute. I don't really like that. You know what I mean? It could work. Like I said, I'm not saying anything wrong. It's just not my preference. And trust me, guys, I literally used to make a living off that same exact strategy, and I have proof of it. When I used to do options, that's literally the first thing I always used to trade. It used to be the 15-minute opening range breakout followed with a gap fill in the markets. Because remember, I used to trade the stock market, so the stock market has a lot more gaps in it. So you would just trade the gap fills, and it would work for some time, but it just wasn't as stable, I would say. I found you when you were trading QQQ, bro. Those are the good days, bro. The SPY 0 DTs as well, bro. That was like what 2 years ago, maybe. How do we deal with Powell fair value gaps? Aren't we trading inside of it right now? We don't use it, bro. What the hell? Yeah, we don't use these huge fair value gaps. You guys see that are like 200, 300 points. We don't use them. Because obviously, where the hell are you gonna enter in a 300 point range? You know what I mean? It's gonna be very, very hard. So for me, I tend to just use these gaps as like a bias. Like, oh, we're inside of this huge fair value gap. We should be bullish, right? But am I gonna enter off of it? Definitely not. Definitely not. I kind of just, like I said, I use it just for a bias. But anyways, right now we're finally trying to break above. Hopefully we hold here because obviously it's a little like it's like Wick City, bro. You know what I mean? There's wicks everywhere, right? So hopefully this candle can pump up into this Asia high. Once we do that, we should be able to really see what we want to do in terms of market trend, market momentum, and everything, and we could just go based off that. So, guys, right now the game plan is wait for price to approach this 5/15 minute bearish rally gap and take out this Asia high. Depending on the reaction, we can either take shorts off of it or just take longs off the inverse if we don't hold the sweep or if we don't sweep the level. But we'll see what we can get. So far, it's looking still a little bit choppy here. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not even gonna bother even giving you guys a bias. It's extremely hard to get right now. Price is at 521, right? Well, it was. No, actually, no, it's not. It's at 500, 501, pretty much. It's on my screen share if you want to look at it. The Asia high is at, yeah, I have it at 520, 521, 520, same thing. Same thing, yeah. This piece of shit market, that's what it's been for the last month, bro. This last month has been so annoying to trade, bro. This is what we call cash day. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's definitely looking like it, bro. It's definitely looking like it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If this candle right here would have pumped, not pumped, like gone up 2 more points, and we would have taken out that Asia and rejected out this fair value gap, we probably would have taken the shorts here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and it would have hit one of our price targets, which would have been this one. But now we could just save this setup for later on today. It's been a bad month for me, dude. That's how it is, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't checked. I don't think I'm red for the month. No, I'm not because I remember one of the worst weeks that I had. I ended the week green 500, and then last week I ended the green like up 1,000. Yeah, yeah, and then this week I'm up 240 per account. Yeah, so I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood, man. I'm just telling you guys my statistics. So, yeah, no, I will agree though. It's been very, very fucking hard to trade. Very hard to trade. Inverse to 1 minute? No, no, I'm not. Like I said, guys, I'm not trying to inverse anything here. I'm not trying to trade off any fair value gaps right now. I mean, are you trying to hear me out? I get it. Finding the fair value gap is one thing. Trading off of it is another thing. Trading this volume is a whole nother thing. Like you could have the most beautiful setup and you'll probably get chopped out into the stop loss. So like I said, right now it's just take it easy, wait it out. If we don't see anything by like 10:30 or 10:40 or whatever, we get off. We come back during the PM session. If we don't see anything, we come back tomorrow. Simple. All right. Obviously, forcing something out in this market is not going to be very ideal. All right, guys. So obviously, keep that in mind. In the meantime, the main objective that we're waiting on right now, we're waiting on two objectives, right? We take out the Asia high, we wait for the reaction, and depending on how we react off this Asia high, we wait for the reaction based off this bearish rally gap, whether we want to reject from it, follow with an Asia high deal or sweep, or if we want to hold above the Asia high with no seller stepping in, confirming a continuation model into higher into possibly 616 from yesterday, and we get an inverse off this 5/15 minute bearish rally gap. All right, so there's two possibilities or two outcomes that can happen from this fair value gap, which is what we're waiting on right now. If we don't get it, then we don't trade it. Simple. All right. In the meantime, it's just wait it out. Blah, blah, just tell me I got you, bro. I got you. How long should we give it? Well, it's not how long should we give. I mean, just if you guys want, you can always just set alert on your charts and just go on about your day. And when the alerts go off, you get the notification and you just trade it, right? That's what I do typically. For the most part, I'm gonna give the market like the stream. Like I'm gonna be on to like maybe what 10:30, 10:40. If I don't see anything by then, obviously I'm not gonna hold you guys in here wasting your time when I know we're not gonna get anything. So I'd rather we just get off, we take a break off the charts, and we come back if the setup is ready. If not, then we come back tomorrow. Simple as that. Nvidia earnings is tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow's market during the PM session should be a little bit choppy. Because okay, Nvidia earnings always comes out during the PM session, like after close. So typically the day of is when it chops. So yeah, we'll see about that. Dude, didn't Nvidia earnings just come out already? I promise you they did. It feels like they did. $400 away from it. Do like 5 micros. 5 is a pretty oh bro. 5 is a pretty good amount to make it back. Don't scale. I mean, yeah, don't trim or anything. Just take full profits anytime you hit a PT. Smoking that, bro. Come on now, bro. It's a stress loss market, bro. See if we can finally pump here. This 5 minutes trying to break out. Remember, guys, we're just waiting for an Asia high reaction. The duck cart, yeah. All right, yeah, we just broke above it. All right, cool. Oh yeah, wow. Whoa, we're actually lucky pumping. All right, so like I said, guys, we're gonna see what type of reaction we get off this fair value gap, whether it's a bullish or bearish reaction, and depending off that, we could just kind of get a trade going. I would say. Let me type this up, just in case. We're looking at getting a pretty nice rejection here. If this candle can flip red, we could probably look to take shorts because we're getting a DOL sweep, an instant DOL sweep followed with the fair value gap rejection, and we haven't taken out room. We haven't taken out anything lower. Oof, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is not looking that bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Hold on. I might take shorts on this. That rejection is literally majestic. Let me see. Guys, be ready for shorts just in case. Hold on. Let me see what we can get here. Because that reaction was way better than I expected. Now remember, don't get fooled by the volume, right? The volume is still not the best looking. So obviously we're gonna wait it out a little bit and see what we can get off that. But this rejection right here was not bad. Let's see if we can hold it down. Because once again, guys, what I'm looking for is obviously the 5 and 15 minute bearish value gap projection followed the DOL sweep, and we have that instantly with a lot of selling coming in. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's see. Let me look at this 1 minute. If we can get that flip, I'll probably just take it. Oh my god. That's strong as hell. Let me see if I can get an entry here. I don't want to enter on that pullback though. I want to wait for that rejection. Let me type this price target. All right, sweet. Let me take a screenshot just in case. Yeah, guys, I'm liking shorts. I want to see where I want to enter from. So give me a second. But do we have anything on the 1 minute that I have to worry about? Maybe that inverse. I mean, this gap isn't really the strongest. I don't want to say. I just don't want to get a late. I want to enter here, but I don't at the same time. I just don't want to get chopped, bro. Because I like the setup. I might just say fuck it and just enter. Let me wait for a nice sell off there on the 1 minute. Because like you guys see it, right? Like we have the setup and we're getting the rejection and everything, but it's just the range that we're in right now. It has you hesitating for sure. Because like we have chop here and here. We don't know if it's gonna be the actual move. You get what I'm saying, guys? Like we don't know it because we sell off here, we pump up, we sell off, we pump up, we sell off, we pump up, and when we sell off, and we're probably gonna pump up, which is why I'm so hesitant. So like I really want to press that button, but like I don't know. Like it's just that this volume is so like. Like, why must it be so ugly, bro? That's how it is sometimes, man. But damn, we'll see. I'm gonna see if we can get one more rejection there, and I'll probably just press the button. But yeah, so far I'm still not in, guys. I wanted to get in, but it's just very unstable. Like I'm dying to get into shorts, but you guys see what I mean. You know what I mean? We get a sell off, we pump back up, we go back down, we go back up. So we'll see if this fair value gap even gets respected in the meantime. But I really wanted to enter off that. But in the meantime, guys, obviously be ready. Hover your mouse over the sell button just in case we get like a very nice sell off. So we can just press that button and go. Today's definitely gonna be one of those days where hesitation will literally kill you. Because you don't know what you don't know what the actual move will be, you know what I mean? You really don't know. Because dude, look at this, bro. Oh my god, why do we have to get a setup here, bro? Why? All right, we'll try it. We'll try it. But in the meantime, let's just see if we can get that selling candle. But do you guys see what I mean? Let me open the chat. Do you guys see what I mean? Use the force. But I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Looks too choppy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the setup is beautiful, and if we can get aggressive selling, we could for sure trade into it. But bro, it's so ugly, bro. You guys think Jedi's will be good traders? Dude, probably. We'll probably get stopped out, to be honest. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say we're probably gonna get stopped out. No, because the setup is there and it looks good. Don't get me wrong. It's just the probability is what I'm trying to say. It's like you see what I mean. Like you saw this, bro. This is everything you need to know, right? We pumped up. It looked bullish at first. We dumped down. We got a London high sweep, right? Makes sense. We dump down again. We pump up. Okay. We dump down. We pump up. Okay. We dump down. We pump up. We dump down. We pump. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I want to take this trade. And the setup looks amazing. I mean, we have an instant sweep. We have a fair value gap projection. We had selling stepping in. And we have price targets below that we haven't taken out. So the overall bias is definitely leaning more towards bearish. It's just so, like, ugly. Like, you don't know what the actual move is. You don't know when the actual move is going to happen. Because the actual move could have been here. It could have been here. It could have been here or here. You know what I mean? Bullish first, bearish later. Well, you got to keep in mind, bullish first. Well, we already took out the bullish, so we were bullish off open. Yeah, I mean, we took out the London high, we took out the Asia high. It makes sense, right? And we're trying to get a sweep off both of them, but in the meantime, it's just too like ugly. I just I don't want to answer just yet. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. Yeah, still going up. Yeah, no, the market is kind of just doing its own thing. We don't have an SMT yet, right? These two look kind of the same. Right? They're moving the same sort of like pattern in the chop. So yeah, we'll see. Your cat's telling you not to enter, dude. I think he's looking for like my other cat. AM is not bearish, so ES takes out that Asia. Where's the Asia? Well, we did take out these two highs. I guess that kind of plays the same role. We'll see, because I mean, let's not say that ES is leading, because it's not either. You know what I mean? If NQ wants to take out that Asia and dump back down, it will. You know what I mean? It's not going to wait for ES, because obviously ES is not the one that's leading today, right? Because if ES was leading, we would have been breaking highs and everything. It would have been pretty obvious that we wanted higher. You know what I mean? No longs off the inverse. Well, we could if the buying pressure looks really strong. I also said that was going to be a possibility, because the reason I'm saying that is because, okay, look, we took out the London, we tried sweeping it, buyer stepped in once again, showing us that we wanted room for higher. We now took out the Asia. Sellers tried stepping in, buyers are stepping in once again, showing us that we might want room for high, or might have room for higher into possibly 616. So what we could do is, if buyers step in with a lot of aggression, we could look to just take this inverse off the 5 and 15 minute and just work off that into 616 and just take it. Imagine if we entered where you wanted to, David. Dude, I would have been so mad, bro. Nah, but dude, that volume was a clear indication. It's like, yeah, the setup is there, but not yet. I mean, it's not. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, it's just like the setup is not there. So let's see what we can get here. For sure. So far, we're still inside of the fair value gap. So yeah, we'll see. So far, we are holding above the Asia high though. But I don't know. It's so hard to get a read here, man. It's so choppy, bro. I hate when the market does this, bro. And in most cases, it's literally a sign to not even trade it, honestly. Because it's like 1 second we're holding above the sweep, then we're not, then we are, then we're not. It's like, dude, make up your mind. And yeah, nah, bro. I posted him all the time, bro. It's 2 of them. Let me see if we can get another rejection here. You guys might. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Hear me out. You guys are probably gonna hear me say, "Okay, I'm bearish. Okay, I'm bullish. Okay, I'm bearish. Okay, I'm bullish," like a million times in the next few minutes, because guys, my bias. Oh wait, he wants to go outside. Hold on. Okay, it's just that my bias is gonna revolve around the price holding above or below the Asia high. If you hold below, I'll be bearish. If you hold above, I'll be bullish until further notice, of course. You know what I mean? So yeah. We'll see. But so far, it's definitely really ugly, and we should wait around until something clean happens. But in the meantime, I'm obviously going to be trying to decide what my bias wants to be. Obviously, if we hold below, it'll be bearish. If we hold above and inverse above, it'll be bullish. All right, but so far it's definitely like 60% bearish, 40% bullish. Is what I'm trying to say. And the reason I'm saying I'm giving that bearish bias an extra 10% confirmation is mainly because obviously we are inside of a bearish rally gap. So although we might be holding above the Asia high for some time, keep in mind sellers aren't letting buyers step in because of the bearish rally gap, kind of like a seller territory. All right, so if we can hold above the Asia and inverse this 5 and 15 minute, then we should be good to go. All right. So yeah, we'll see. But like I said, you guys might hear me saying I'm bearish for 1 second and bullish the next second. This is gonna be based off this level right here. All right, guys. So I don't want you guys saying, yo, like you don't know what you're looking for. Like what are you even saying? It's just, obviously you gotta work with what the market is giving you. All right. And right now it seems like we're breaking past high of day as well. So if we can hold this, then yeah, we could definitely start leaning more towards bullish as long as we inverse the fair value gap. All right. It's just taking a trade today is gonna be hell, bro. I already know it. But we'll see. So if we do end up taking longs, which would look somewhat like this, we could do something like a 30-point stop. I'm gonna do 30 points today just because the market is a little bit like whatever. And we could have 2 price targets, which will be 616 and 650. And we're about to inverse this fair value gap, which is obviously more bullish than ever. Or yeah, more bullish than what we had before. Especially with that aggression kicking in. So yeah. Let's see what we can work with here. Yeah, there's the inverse. So let's see if we can hold above this. Get the picture real quick. Okay, guys, be ready for longs. Be ready, because buyers, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they are stepping in. They're trying to step in, at least. Let's just say that. They're trying to step in. Obviously, we have a full bullish candle here, but is it stable enough? All right, let's pay attention to this 1 minute in the meantime to see if this candle can really hold. ES is about to shoot into that Asia high, so I guess we could target that. If we take longs now, we could definitely target that ES Asia high as well. So yeah, guys, be ready, because I might look to take longs soon. If you're gonna hold above like 543 for a good amount of time, then we can go off that. But yeah, just pay attention to this 1 minute. Depending on how this 1 minute looks, we'll just go based off that. It's like price is like deciding what it wants to do here. ES is very, very close to that Asia high. So if we pump up on ES, we should be able to see like maybe 25 to 30 points on NQ for a good price target. But in the meantime, so far no entry yet. We're still waiting to see how this 1 minute holds. Honestly, if we can get a red to green flip here with a good amount of aggression, we could possibly look to enter off that one, off that candle. We don't have a five. Wait, oops. Yeah, no, we don't have a 5 minute gap here that we have to worry about, right? Oof, we do. Actually, no, I'm on a 15-minute time frame. Oh, never mind. That's what I was saying. Yeah, 33 points. Okay. Yeah, so far nothing. I'm just being extra cautious today. I don't even care if I get a late entry. I just want to make sure that I catch the right move. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Candle kind of flipped to the upside. New 5 minute candle opened up. There's no gap that we have to worry about there. If we can hold above, like I said, 543, that's where I want my entry to be at. 543 to 545. It's just I want to be making sure I enter with very nice aggression here. Dude, it's already sitting at 543, bro. Okay, there you go, never mind. All right, I'm in, guys. I'm in. We're holding above the gap for some time now. So yeah, I'm in these, guys. I'm in these. I got filled at 47. Not a horrible fill, honestly. Not a horrible one. 47. Let me sure I have everything written out correctly. So I entered at 547. Price targets at 16 and 50. Then we have a stop loss at 511 as well. Okay, sweet. Let me alert it. Okay, so let me set my, remember guys, my stop is going to be at 511. 511 stop. It's just the way we were holding above that 5 and 15 minute kind of looks like sellers are trying to just gain full control of that momentum. Dude, my trading view has been so slow recently. I do not know why. Like anytime I change indicators, anytime I change time frames, it just stays stuck for some time. It never used to be like that. Let's see what we can work with on this inverse over here. Oh, yo, guys. Okay, so I'm on Twitter right now, right? And I'm looking at I'm reading, like, I have one of my friends here saying that apparently there's rumors going around, or I don't know if it's leaks or rumors, but there's something going around saying that Top Step is releasing a back to funded feature, meaning that if you pass your eval account or your combine, I guess you could say, and you blow your PA account, you can reactivate the PA account without having to do the whole the 2 days, and you get the whole deal. You know what I mean? It's called a back to funded feature. It's a rumor. It's not a leak, but apparently it's coming out next week. Apparently. And from what I'm seeing, people are saying it shouldn't be any more than $750 to reactivate it. Would you guys pay that much to reactivate it? 750, or would you just no? Fuck no. For one account, yes, for one account. So if you blow your PA account, apparently people are saying 750 is the right price because the CEO of TopStep was on Twitter saying that yeah, he's trying to work on a feature, and he said something along the lines of 750. 750 is crazy. I mean, think about it. If you get all it takes is one payout. If you know what you're doing, okay, look, hear me out. I'm not trying to agree with you. I mean, disagree with you guys. 750 is for a funded account is insane, but think about it. Think about it. If you know what you're doing and you just had a very unlucky market or very bad market conditions, and you're consistent in trading, you can make that back in one payout. If you're if you're copy trading, you're gonna pay more than 750 per account. That's for sure. Okay, yeah, I agree with you guys. 750 is a lot. I mean, because okay, look, there's a lot of pros and cons behind it. Because look, you're paying $50 to activate the account, right? You're paying $50 to activate no to buy the account. Then you're paying 150 to activate it. That's already $200. I don't know. I don't know. Very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. Let me see. Tradeify gives funded accounts for $200. Well, what does Tradeify have any like rules that like fucks you up, like that trailing drawdown or something, or no? 200 per. I understand like 300, but keep in mind, Top Step has very easy rules. You get what I'm saying? Like it's literally make $150 and that's it. You get a payout. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Dude, my brain is like it's like 750 for a back to funded feature. People are saying it should be yeah. Wait, guys, I'm literally looking at the comments and a lot of people are saying it should be 300 to 350. But I feel like 300 to 350 is too cheap for Top Step because the rules are so simple to a point where anyone can get a payout, whether you know how to trade or not. It's literally, guys, you know what it is? Press one button and make $150 in a few seconds or a few minutes, and that's it. You qualify for a day. You know what I mean? I feel like the business model for Top Step, if they release that feature at too cheap at a price, people are just gonna keep stacking up on back to funded and eventually hit a big trade and just request that really big payout. 750 is perfect. It takes one. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, if you're copy trading, then that's an issue because, dude, imagine you're copy trading 5 accounts. It's 750 per account, right? So 750 times 5, you're paying almost $4,000 to reactivate 5 accounts without doing the whole EVA. Okay, if you're gonna be copy trading that amount and paying for that fee, you might as well just buy the accounts all over again and just restart it. I rather restart it. If you're gonna be doing 5, but if you're gonna be doing like 1 or 2, and you don't feel like going on with the 2 days of consistency and trying to work your way around the eval passing and everything, I would say just 750 is not bad. No, but remember, you can't trade 10 accounts on Top Step. It's only 5. It's a 5 account limit. But it's a rumor. You guys know how rumors go though. But typically, when a big trader says something, it's for a reason. You know what I mean? It's not just because he woke up one day. He's like, what if Top Step does this? And, you know, but we'll see. Apparently, it's coming out next week. It's definitely gonna be really controversial. I'm gonna or very like mixed feelings. You know what I mean? But we'll see how that goes. You have a 1 hour for value gap. I don't really check the 1 hour as often. Oh yeah, no, but we practically almost inversed it. We just need that extra push there. The whole reason as to why I'm mainly long is obviously the setup is there, the hold above the DOL, the inverse and everything, but mainly because ES has that Asia high that it might want to take out, although it's not looking the strongest. And I don't know if don't tell me news is coming out, guys. You guys saw that on Tradevate? Don't tell me news is coming out, bro. Let me check. I don't know, because that candle was scary. I mean, we went back to normal, but Don't tell me news, bro. It's like news always. It's like Trump or someone always waits for us to enter and then releases the news. But let me see. I'm checking here for news. Oh yeah, we're here. French government collapse most likely. Most like French government would be credit negative. Ratings. I don't really think that's anything, right? I don't know. I don't know. The market did move off that though, so hopefully it's something bullish. But we'll see. The volume is definitely picking up though. That's for sure. Something on the French government. It seems like French government collapse most likely. I don't know what that means. Travis streams, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Sometimes it literally feels like that's what the case is. Let me see. Not that the guy, not that he's doing badly. It just seems like he's gonna be foreign now. He seems like any other. Wait, what were you guys talking about? TGR? I saw. Is that who you guys were talking about? What happened? What happened with TGR? Dude, I remember when, bro. I remember I was in high school when TGR first started becoming a little bit popular. Bro, he had like 5,000 subscribers. He's come a long way. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He's come a very very long way. Because okay, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A lot of these people that got famous, I guess you could say, it's mainly because of kind of ICT. ICT just created a whole new thing. Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's crazy how, and trust me, I was there. You guys know I've been trading for some time now. I was there when ICT first became very well known. Like I saw everything. The amount of power that one guy, or the amount of like outcome that one guy had of the market, was literally like it made history. It made history, guys. I don't think you guys understand. When ICT first became well known, for some reason he, like, overnight he just became famous. Very very weird, right? I promise you guys. One day you wake up and out of nowhere there's a new strat, and everyone in school is trading it. The guy that has never even heard of a candle is trading it, and like everyone's trading. I'm like ICT, what? And then one thing that happened is, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the market strategy kind of shifted. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds weird. But look, for example, Six, I know you were in here, bro. Do you remember when ICT became very popular? Remember when we used to trade the strat, the 2-1-2s, the 1-2-2 or whatever? Yeah, bro. He literally, like, ever since ICT became super popular, a good amount of strats don't really like work anymore. You know what I mean? It's weird to like it's just like all the retail traders have shifted their trading over to ICT, which is not a bad thing, but it's crazy how one guy's teaching has literally affected the whole market. We got topic instead of scrolling. We'll see, because right now it's, I don't know if it's based off news or just a little bit of indecision. But we'll see. We'll see. So far, I want to say it's a little bit of indecision. Look at the 1 minute. You see what I mean? It's a little bit of indecision. So we'll see how that goes. Pullbacks, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Now, obviously, if this trade is not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. You know what I mean? We move on to the next. But the setup was definitely really good. But we'll see how this holds. Obviously, it's a little bit choppy on the 5 minute, a little bit choppy on the 1 minute. So it's just a matter of time till we see what ends up happening. We are getting a little bit of strong volume, though, I will say. I don't know if it's based off news though, because we're getting a lot of green to reds, red to greens, and all that stuff. Yeah, this thing is just way too choppy in my eyes. Way too choppy. I mean, do you guys see what I'm saying? like on trade of it looks so choppy. I don't know. If anything, if we see like 25 points to 30, I might just take most contracts off and just because I don't know. I don't really like the outcome of this market. It's kind of like whatever. Definitely not the cleanest. It's like we're getting so many flips every 2 seconds. We'll see. If the setup doesn't work, then it's just not meant to be. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know I typically look for reentries, but in this market, for today's market, if we end up getting stopped out on this one, which I don't know, just it could be a pullback. We're still inside of the fair value gap. If we get stopped out, I'm not even gonna bother looking for a reentry. It's way too choppy. I'll probably just if the case is gonna be an L, I'll just take it and just run off with it, bro. Because I'm not trying to get caught up in any choppier, or maybe the PM session. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the PM session lately has been garbage. But we'll see. I don't really see any cases in what this could be a pullback into. I mean, there's no fair value gap anywhere. From what I'm seeing, for the most part, it's probably just chop in my eyes. There's no fair value gap that we want to retrace into, not in the 1 minute, not in the 5 minute, not in the 15 minute. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of just wait for this trade to do its thing. Volume looks ass. Yeah, no, it's been bad the whole day. Drop yours out for sure. We'll see though, because I mean we're still holding it up like with the stop loss and everything. But I don't know for how long. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely very choppy on the 1 minute. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of pretty strong selling here. Probably gonna get stopped out on this one, but we'll see. Remember, guys, I have it at 511. That's my stop. But like I said, guys, if I get stopped out on this one, I'm not even gonna bother looking for a reentry or any other setup because I'm not trying to get caught up in anything in this volume. I know that if I try again, it's just not gonna be very pretty. But we'll see, because obviously we're still in the trade. But if that's gonna be the case. Go back to the futures. Oh, and we're back up to 530. So okay. Yeah, guys, when it comes to chop, bro, it's like more relying on luck now, because the market isn't really respecting any setup or any bias or anything. It's just moving on however it wants to move based off chop. But hopefully this holds above 530. If we can hold above 530, we can probably bounce back up into the Asia high on ES. And then, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. In this trade, I'm gonna ignore the risk reward. If we go back green on this trade, I'm gonna ignore the risk reward and just take whatever I can. Because dude, this market is just not it, bro. Or just try to move my stop loss to break even as soon as possible to de-risk. Because dude, I don't want to be in this for any longer. This volume is way too ugly. On the bright side, NQ does look like it's a little bit stronger, so I might want to seek higher. But we just need the ES to push up into that Asia high. Hopefully we can get it soon. Yeah, I definitely, if like I said, with chop, it's more based on luck, on whatever the market gives us. If we get lucky enough to go back to break even or like a little bit above break even, I'm just gonna take most of my profits, although it might be like a little bit like $100 or maybe $200. I'm just gonna take that and just hold runners until higher, and I just hold it for the end of till the end of the day, or until I get stopped out, or until we see price targets, of course. Because yeah, like I said, and I'm sure you guys agree with me. Obviously, not all of our trades will be perfect in terms of price. We can all agree that this price is definitely very scary to trade and very scary to be in, with all the unexpected pullbacks and the chop. So I would say, guys, if we see break even or like maybe like a little bit above break even, I'm gonna break one of my rules, which is the risk reward rule, and just take something off. You know what I mean? Do you guys agree with me on this one? At least for this trade alone, because take profit number one is far as hell, like far, like really, really far. Like if we continue with this chop, we're probably not gonna see it because it's 75 points away. So we're probably gonna see it until like a few hours, into the day. So I'll probably just take some skills out at like 15 to 20 points, take some profits out. By some I mean most profits, and then just move my stop loss to break even. I don't even care if I get stopped out at break even, even if the trade doesn't have any breathing room, because I'm not trying to get stuck in this trade. Stop being emotional. It's not. No, it's not being emotional. Wait, news came out. Hold it. It's not. It's not that it's being emotional. Yeah, guys. Oh my god, news came out. Something happened. Something came out. It's not that it's being emotional, bro. It's just I don't like trading this stuff. It just lowers your probability behind every trade. So it's not emotions. It's probability. It just gets lower and lower the more the market chops. You took 100 profit, dude. There's no way you took profit in that pump up. It happened for like 3 seconds, bro. Not even. It happened for like not even 1 second. How the hell did you get a skill there, bro? Yeah, it seems like news came out, bro. Hopefully we don't push down too much. Yeah, something came out because that volume was not normal at all. It was not normal. Do you start sizing more? Yeah, I'm sizing more because for my next payout, I'm trying to go for those big payouts that it's gonna get talked about. You get what I'm saying? So obviously I can't really get there if I'm trading with 10 micros. I have to kind of up it up to like 15 or 20. Bro, there's no way, guys. There's no way we shoot back into break even. We see break even for a split second, and then news comes out and we go back down, bro. Like, what is our luck, bro? Oh man, I saw someone took 100 profits. Did don't you already request your max? No. Remember, Tempest, okay, on Apex, after 6 payouts, you can request whatever you want. Want to work? Peace out, bro. Peace out, dude. Avoid this market, Gunner. Let me see. Quanta Tower lets you enter and exit super fast. Bro, I wish I was on that right now, bro. What did we see off that? Not barely anything. But yeah, no, something came out. bro. And now we're gonna go back down into the stop loss, bro. What is our luck, bro? Come on, bro. This market, man. But yeah, what I'm gonna say, guys, is if we could see like, oof, I'm not gonna lie, like 560 maybe. Yeah, like 560 ish around there. I'm just gonna take most profits. I'll probably just trim like 13 contracts and just call it a day with a small profit, bro. This isn't obviously, saying it now, it's easy to say, but this is not a market I would want to be trading in. You know what I mean? The market that we had a few minutes ago before we entered looked decent at best, but this one is literally like, oh my god, you guys see this, bro? like, oh man. But let's see. Hopefully we can hold this back up and just take it. She just want to go back to the future sun. That's good. We need NQ to flip here. ES is trying to flip, which is a good sign. Hopefully it holds, of course. But we need NQ to flip here once we see like five guys. Once it's like 555 or 560, dude, I'm taking everything. I'm taking most off, bro. I'm just gonna hold runners just in case we want to shoot up into price targets. But for the most part, I don't want to be in this. I don't like how price is moving right now. I get it. The setup looks good and draw is clear. And it's not even that clear. But the setup looks good and we have room for higher. But dude, I just don't want to be in this. There's no way. And this is like one of the very few setups that setups or price in general that I just don't want to trade. Because dude, like you guys see what like we see red, we see green, we see break even, we see back red, we get closer to stop loss, we see green again. It's like, dude. Let me check up on the chat. I haven't read the chat in a while. Where should the people with the eval take out at? Honestly, bro, like anything, bro. This trade is not it, bro. Now that I'm looking at it now, obviously we're not gonna be hindsight traders and be like, oh, but like we knew it. No, like right now it's just not the way it's moving. It's not good. I'll just take out as soon as possible. I don't really like this trade anymore. I'm not saying that that setup is bad or anything. It's just that volume is just way too indecisive. It's way too choppy. We never, yeah, no, I personally don't really suggest taking trims on evals because of that trailing drawdown. It gets very, very annoying. I never suggest taking trims until you freeze your drawdown on the PA account. That's when you should be taking trims and holding your runners. But if that's not the case, don't even just take profits. Hi David, why do you size higher now? 50 micros is a lot on MNQ. I missed a lot. Like I said, I said this like 5 minutes ago maybe, but I'm trying to aim for a bigger payout. So I'm not suggesting you guys to size up or anything. It's just something I'm doing for myself. I've built up enough buffer to be able to afford it. But what I want to do is I want to request a bigger payout than the 20K that I typically always request with the 10 accounts, because you guys know it's 2K per account times 10. You guys know the deal. So yeah, right now I'm trying to aim for something big so I can, you know what I mean? So I could talk about it. And it's like one of my goals as well. Trying to click from with that fat payout, maybe, bro. Yeah, I mean, it will definitely, show something. What's the buffer that you have created for yourself? Right now, I'm trading with about a 18 to 20K buffer. So when you guys see me taking these heavy L's or heavy hitters like 1K, 1.5K or around there, you might be like, oh, yo, like blah, blah. But it's like I know, with consistency or we'll make it back. Statistically, we'll make it back. So I'm never really worried about that. But yeah, 7% contracts. 7%. No, it won't be. It won't be 7 to 10. Now you're bigger. Now if you're doing like 3 to 10, then yeah, probably. Yeah, Henry. Yeah. If you go to payout after 15 trading days, how many days do you have to be profitable? 8. 8 of those days have to be green days. See something bullish? Let's go up, guys. Let's go up. Okay, no, we're going up. Okay, let's go down. Let's do the vice versa. All right, how do I check my trading drawdown on Tradevate? Okay, so on Tradevate, on the top left, the top right, where it says equity next to open P&L and your account username and everything, where it says equity, like pretty much where you see the dollar amount of your account, click that, and then it's gonna bring down a drop down saying tr.drawdown. Whatever that number says, that's how much trading drawdown you have. Oh, I didn't even have the chart open. I didn't even realize. My bad, guys. Talk about the process, how you built that buffer up. I mean, I stream everything every day. You guys have seen it literally as live as possible, as transparent as possible, as everything as possible. My phone volume went out. Oh yeah, you're good. On Tradevate, top right corner where the dollar value is, like the money value, where it says equity, click equity, and then a drop down option is gonna come down. Where it says TR dot drawdown, that whatever that number says, hover your mouse over it, and whatever that number says, that's your trading drawdown that you have left on that account. So as long as that number never hits zero, your account will stay alive. All right, but yeah, for the people wondering, oh, how do you build the buffer and everything, guys? I do literally everything live all the time. You guys see the profits, you guys see the losses, you guys see everything. It's a matter of just building it consistently. You know what I mean? Boring not trade, stressful ass trade. So that's what I don't care if it's boring or not, bro. It's stressful, bro. These pullbacks and all that stuff. But I'm just trying to get out soon, bro. I'm trying to get out ASAP. I don't even care about the risk reward anymore. Not behind this trade. For the negative 30% P&L, is it per trade? Yes, it is per trade. Yes, it is per trade. It's unrealized. It's unrealized, right? Something like that. Yeah, it is unrealized. She just want to go back to the future side. Like I said, guys, if we could see like 560, dude, I'm just gonna take most contracts out. One more time where you find the trailing. Once again, guys, on Tradevate, top right hand of your corner. Well, top right hand corner, right, where it says equity, right, where you see the dollar amount of your account. Click that. It's gonna bring a whole menu down, right? That menu, you're gonna find a thing that says TR.drawdown. Right next to that TR.drawdown is going to be a bar followed with a dollar amount. Whatever that dollar amount is, that's how much drawdown you have left on the account because it trails. Remember, it's a trailing drawdown. Dude, like, what is this market, bro? Guys, look at this, bro. Bro. It's definitely a very stressful trade, bro. I would definitely. I'm speechless. How do you check? Bro, I'm not saying it again, bro. This shit, dude, I know, bro. I know. I wish I had control over the market. This wouldn't be happening. But, bro, it's so choppy, bro. We have the perfect setup, perfect confirmations, perfect everything. And it's just, we see break even, straight back down. Guys, we've seen break even about 4 times now. Maybe more. I literally lost count. And it just shoots back down every time. It's getting to the point where I don't even care if I make profit. If we see break even, I'm just going to get out, bro. Like, this shit is so bad, bro. There's no way, dude. This market is filled with surprises, bro. I cut my loss and call it a day. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Calling it a day is for sure the thing to do, bro. After this trade, I'm not even gonna look for another one. Whether this trade is a win or loss, I am done with the markets for today, dude. Today's market was hella choppy. August PA is usually the worst of the year. Once again, guys, I say this every single month, guys. Price does not correlate to the month. It doesn't correlate to the day. It doesn't correlate to the time of the day. All right, guys. It's not how it works. If I remember correctly, last year August was the best month of the year that we had, where literally every single trade that we were catching was over 100 points. I heard someone say that. No, bro, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. You can't just be like, oh yeah, guys, tomorrow is August 27th. Last year, August 27th was a bearish day, so tomorrow is bound to be bearish. No, that's not how it works. You know what I mean, yeah, last August was literally the best month of the year that I've had, and probably in my career. In fact, yes, in my career, it's literally the best month that I've ever had. Now, is this year the same case? No, it's if anything, it's probably one of the worst months that I've had. But yeah. This was my word. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe there's months that come around. Obviously, not every month will be very clean, but this month, it's gonna be one that I will never forget. It's one of my hardest months that I've ever traded. If anything, one of my worst months in terms of consistency and everything. I just couldn't. I just couldn't get a grasp of this month of the market this month. And it's not like I'm trying to say like I'm a bad trader or anything. Like the reason we're getting were right. It's just those entries were so inconsistent. You know what I mean? I mean, look at the market that we're trading. You see what I mean, guys? Like it's like you see what I mean? So yeah. Let me see. I'm out. I was able to reach break even. Horrible PA. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, bro. You're lucky to get out of break even. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't really care for the loss, bro. It's just really annoying trading this chop, bro. Something so good had to end so bad. You know what I mean? But if that's gonna be the case, honestly, then so be it. It is what it is with this type of market with the chop. I was hoping for at least 560, bro. I'm surprised we didn't even see that. I should. I don't even know what to say, bro. This shop is literally insane. I'm speechless because the setup was good. Obviously, you know, what I mean, I'm never gonna try to take a bad setup, but it's the volume. That shit was horrible. Not much I could really say behind that. Am I still in this? Yes, dude. It's been a very stressful trade. Our stop loss has been edged so many times, bro, and it's still there, bro. Trump markers. No, I don't really think it's Trump. I don't think Trump said anything today. So it's just chop. Just we didn't have news today or anything. Just not the best market. No, we're still winning. Don't worry. We're still winning. I'm not gonna answer you guys, bro. If we see break even, bro, I'm just gonna get out. I'm just gonna get out, bro, because this market is so unbelievable. Bro, Uzi, you're in love with that guy, bro. It's like every comment you say is about him, bro. Nah, for real, bro. ES seems to be picking up some SMT here or some strength. It seems like. So hopefully ES pumps NQ up because NQ is literally losing all momentum. Yeah, NQ is really losing that momentum. ES has to hold this up here. It's pretty much the final thing behind this trade. Like the last hope. like this. You tell me what to do. I'll make what bets. 100%, bro. 100%. Minty. Also on NQ? Yeah, bro. It's literally on its last draw. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If EF doesn't hold, then NQ, the trade's pretty much cooked with the chop. But behind this trade, there won't really be anything to be mad about. Yeah, it'll be annoying. You know, we got chopped out, whatever. But in terms of mistakes and everything, we saw like always. We saw what we liked. We took it. You know what I mean? We had the inverse. We held above the sweep. Really nice buying pressure. And we had room for higher. Just didn't really want to hold it. Yeah, this is gonna be the last draw. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This red candle right here. Is this all the momentum is dead? Like it's gone. Bro, what is the name of that gift? Friends, you said that? I don't know. I'm losing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My hopes aren't high, man. Like I know, like my job is to give you guys good trades and everything, but the hopes behind this trade after I saw price after re-entered, I lost hope for this trade. I'm just waiting on it. It's just that the buying momentum is literally dying down as we go. Anytime we get bought up, it's just a lower high being formed. So on the lower time frame, the trend is literally flipping back to bearish as we go. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Yeah, look at the 1 minute. I'm telling you guys, I'm just waiting on the stop loss on this one. Maybe it edges again, but I don't really think so. It's just annoying with this chop. Because look, right here, we're reforming the smaller time frame MSS model. We formed the main high, lower high. We're creating a lower high right over here. The buying pressure is dying down. It's a matter of time till sellers just pick up the volume and just completely make this go down. And like I said, if we get a red, if we go around the trade, which is more than likely, because I mean we're right there on the stop loss. We need like a little dump down, but it's more than likely that we're just gonna we're gonna have to end the day red today. Like I'm not even gonna bother looking for a re-entry or anything because this market is literally horrible. So I'm just waiting on the stop loss on this one. I already know this thing is bound to go down eventually. That buying pressure just is completely dead. Fuck a re-entry? Yeah, no, at least today. At least today. That's not gonna be the case today. Yeah, and ES is dying down. It's about to break lows and everything, so. From an order box. That's a complete different strategy, Minty. I get that it would have worked. You know, any strategy would have worked on any day. You know what I mean? I don't really trade it like that. And lately I've been wanting to avoid the openings. They've been really unstable. Like today's opening was literally the worst of the worst this week, or not this week, maybe in the last like week or so. Like this open is literally horrible. And obviously we paid the cost by, you know, we paid the price by. I mean, look at the position that we're in. You know what I mean? Very, very choppy. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the stops to get hit at this point. It's like the buying pressure is completely gone. It's a matter of time so sellers just spike this down and completely stop us out. Should I just go back? Yes, bro. 100. There it is. Yeah, I'm out, guys. I got stopped out there. Yeah, I'm completely out on that one. It's way too choppy, bro. There's no way I'm gonna even bother re-entering off this. So I'm for today. I'm definitely gonna take the L. this one. But yeah, bro, I'm getting off this market, guys. There's no way I'm trading this. Nah, bro. There's not even that much to learn today, bro. It's just straight chop, bro. Very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. But yeah, guys, man, I'm gonna get off, guys. I'm gonna get off this market. I don't even want to look at it. It's way too indecisive. But yeah, all right, guys. Other than that, man, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow then. All right, I'm gonna get off this. Wait, no, I was about to say, whatever. For some reason, on TradingView, it didn't hit the stop loss, but yeah, I got stopped out either way. Imagine it pumps up, bro. I would dead ass break something, bro. But guys, man, I'm getting off this trade, man. I'm getting off the markets, bro. This price is hell, literally hell. All right, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. All right, guys. I'm not even gonna bother trading the PM session. Maybe I will. Maybe most likely not because this thing is very choppy. And I'm not expecting anything for the PM session. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. And you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, man. Very, very choppy day. I'm not even gonna bother explaining why. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow then as well on the stream. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out.